Hey everybody, what's up? How are you today? How is everybody today? This fine spring, almost spring day. Feels like spring here in Budapest. PawndA Arena, PawndA here for the arena. Hey everybody, how are you? We didn't see you for a long time. But good luck everybody. Okay. So, PawndA hasn't been on in a while. He used to have his own dedicated camera. We're gonna have to get that back online. Get back online, the Panda Cam. So, Astrobate is offline too. No PawndA, no Astrobate. It's just not the same. That's why I've been losing popularity. Alright, so we've got PawndA March Blitz Arena. This is 5+3 casual as always. Starting in 15 minutes. And it's 2.5 hour arena, so quite long. But you're not obligated to play. You're not obligated to play, and you're not obligated to stay. But if you want to win, you have to stay. The stream boss is in the house. Stream boss. The extreme boss. Extreme boss. Arsenal fan. Let's take a look here. Arsenal fan. Check this out. Arsenal fan stream boss. Sorry, extreme boss. But he's not an extreme boss yet. He will be an extreme boss soon. Why can't I pick this up, bro? Why does it act so weird? It's not locked, is it? It's not letting me, like, expand it. What's its problem? Okay. So you have 1,290 hit points left, Mr. Arsenal fan. And I did send a message to the people who are most likely to attend our analysis stream. The issue is this week, Zeus, welcome. The issue this week is that I have to switch the stream. We have to do this occasionally. Normally I host analysis stream on Thursdays. But sometimes I have to substitute them back and forth from Tuesday, Thursday. So this week is going to be Wednesday. So tomorrow, we're going to do the normal Thursday analysis stream tomorrow night. That's Thursday is on Wednesday. So Wednesday is this week's Thursday. Arsenal resubscribed, getting some hit points. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Shit. I thought you got some more hit points. Anyway. Lichess got bombed. Lichess got bombed. Well, Amazon, like, probably got bombed. A lot of things are getting bombed. Bad NPC. But, you know, not everyone takes it as personally as the Serbs. You guys still don't forgive us for bombing, you know, the UN for bombing. You know, it's like 20 years later and still you don't forgive us for bombing Belgrade or whatever. Alright. So Wednesday... a DDoS. Well, it looks good to me. I don't know. Yeah. When you're avenging the Trump administration, the first thing you want to do is go straight to attacking Lichess. No, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, alright, let me focus. I have dementia and also ADD and all kinds of stuff, so don't be sending like other topics to deflect from what I'm thinking about. Trying to focus. The analysis stream is on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, okay? Analysis stream tomorrow night at the normal Thursday night time. All right? All right. I also messaged everybody. Okay, Arsenal fan. I did message everyone who's likely to come for that individually. Arsenal fan. Do I even have I'm not even sure if I have a study for that. Let's see. But I did notice one thing, speaking of bombing. Has anyone noticed the Lichess Opening Explorer is broken? Is it just me? I thought maybe I'm using the wrong browser or something, but it looks like on the mobile app and online. At least as of like this morning, it was broken. It's really annoying. I use it for a lot of stuff, you know. I don't use like chess base. So that was very annoying. It's been broken for months. Well, actually, no, it hasn't. It's been working for me for forever until yesterday. Opening Explorer has been broken for months, except Masters and Leech Chest Database. What do you mean? What else is there? You mean like searching for individual players or something? Well, I don't really count. I'm talking about the Masters Database and Leech Chest. You have a worthy question. Okay, a wordy question. Worthy or wordy? All right. My studies analysis stream. So I don't have a study already. Arsenal fan, if you send me, we'll make a new study here. All right, new study, analysis stream. Let's see, what is today? March. 3. Today's the second or the third? The third already. 3/3/26. Panda. I just want to set this up because this is for Wednesday, for tomorrow night. Visibility, invite only, and whatever. All right, start. And then now, okay, create chapter, whatever. Arsenal fan, you sent me a message. We're going to start the tournament soon, guys, but I'm just getting some stuff in order before we get started. So, since your chat banned, all right, copy, get PGN. Wow, that's a small print. That's some small print you got there. All right, copy. Then we go back and we put it in there to the chapter. Add new chapter. Add the new chapter. Here, paste. No, Acerbate. He's been down for like a week. Acerbate, maybe Acerbate got bombed. Dude, what if Iran like hacked Acerbate's tablet? And that's what happened. It was like a preemptive strike. Do you know this is coincidence? Where's the Illuminati? Coincidence? I think not. Acerbate goes down like 4 days before Trump bombs Iran. You think that's coincidence? They knew it was coming, so they went after Acerbate's tablet first. All right. So here, properties, arse. All right, we go back, and we'll get some more games by tomorrow night when we're hosting that stream. That's what triggered the war. I know. Dude, he's been gone for 6 days. Tomorrow will be the 7th day. And on the 7th day, he rested. Acerbate's missing for 6 days. Oh, we got Walter Goodman. Goodman Walter. Oh, in honor of Timon. Ah, come on, Walter Goodman. You need to do a Timon game. We need to do a Timon game. Oh, there's all kinds of neat colors there. I like that. All right, anyway, back to the tournament. We're discussing tournament now. All right, we got 6 players. Big Errol Musk is in the field. Moses Mendelssohn. No relation to Moses Malone. Former 76ers. Strongman from my childhood. You did a statistical analysis of my over-the-board games. My results over time and performance ratings for every year since starting. My performance for every year except 2 was in the 1900s. Does that mean I barely improved at all? You're just keeping up with deflation. I don't know, Arsenal fan. I'm not a statistician. I just like statistics for fun. My personal opinion is that, you know, you're talking about over-the-board games, that the sample size would be too small to get a lot of statistical value from it, but, you know, maybe. I would kind of lean on the side of like statistical sample size not big enough. You know, you're talking about online where there's like hundreds or even thousands of games. I can see it, but I don't know. You know, if you really have enough statistical sample size there for that to be relevant. Online games is enough. I would be skeptical of the sample size. All right. If you're like me and you've played like, I don't know, 3,500 over the board games in your whole life, you know, if you played like 100 games for 35 years, or something like that. I could see analyzing it, but I do think there's a lot of deflation going on in this period where you've been active, so that's another factor to consider. All right, what else? So we only have 6 players. Let's send out one more message before this thing starts. Pawn and Horses Club. Last message. Last call. Last call. PawndA Arena. PawndA Blitz Arena, to be exact. PawndA Blitz Arena. 2.5 hours. Starting in what, 5 minutes? Yes, but you can join any time. This is the cool thing about arenas. In other news, I finally cashed in an online poker tournament. I've played like 15 events since I came back, and I had a really bad start, but yesterday I had a chance in a $10 bounty tournament. I got really deep, but not deep enough. But at least I got some bounties. It was good. I made a small profit. It was cool. It was 4,000 players. That's, that's not bad. 4,000 player field. That's getting decent now. I got down to like 100 players. So if I hit this coin flip where I win with Ace King against Queens, I would have been like one of the chip leaders. With 100 players left, had a very good chance. But anyways, experimenting with coming back to online poker. It's a very different field than it used to be. All right. Anyways, in other news, World War III. We're not going to talk about we don't talk about the war, right? I like that. We'll do the Faulty Towers thing where you don't talk about the war. This is our little bubble of like avoiding, like, because all day long all you do is like just scroll the news and the horrors of what's happening in the world. It's our escape. We can do chess escapism. Like my first marriage. Spurs to get relegated. Arsenal to win the league. Speaking of relegated, I have to go to Nyíregyháza to play against the Nyíregyháza team in northeast Hungary. Nyíregyháza is kind of on the Slovakian-Ukraine border, near the Slovakian-Ukraine corner, and it's like 2 hours away from Budapest. And we have to beat this team because they're the other team that's really in danger of relegating. If we don't beat them, we're done. Or at least we have to at least not lose. And the weird thing is, like, the team isn't that bad on paper. It's like, okay, I guess the bottom half of their team is weak, but they have some good players. Ardelian, a very good IM from Romania. They have Ochotnik, another IM. It's not such a bad team at the top for a second division Hungarian team. I'm playing down on board 6. So I'm going to play a weak player. All right, so yeah, the mountains, the Slovakia has a lot of mountains and stuff. But I've never really been in Slovakia, just going through on the way to somewhere else. So anyways, beautiful country though. There's, Hungary is very flat, but Slovakia and surrounding countries have mountains. Ukraine, Slovakia, and Romania all have like the Carpathians. All right, guys. So we don't talk about the war. Oh, we got a lot of players suddenly. Sparklehorse, Shaki, Arsenal fan, Rudusa, Subaraini, Big Errol, no relation to Elon Musk's dad, Nedeye, Walter Goodman, Ruslan Bear, and CGN. Your donation bar is funny again. Oh shit. Did somebody donate? Well, that's weird. Someone at Sound donated 2 days ago. What happened? How did it do that? It wasn't like that, was it, when I started? Gubble Ramos, did you donate something? I don't see it. Did you donate something? Because I didn't get a notification. I don't remember looking like that. That's weird. I don't understand why it does that. There must be some rollover. Arsenal had a theory for it, I think. You had a theory for it. All right. Guys, we're starting in a minute and a half. 2.5 hour arena. Good luck. We don't talk about the war. Okay. Sparkle, Shocky, Arsenal fan, Redusa, Super de Buba, Unleash, Big Errol, Nedeye, Walter Goodman, Ruslan Bear. Astrobeta, fortunately, still not online. It's been 6 days. So he still doesn't have his new iPad working. That's all I know. And my only other way of contacting him besides Lichess is on the wonderful world of Google Meets, or Google Teams, sorry. No, Microsoft Teams. I get them confused. So Microsoft Teams, but he hasn't been on there either, so. Sparta Day and tournament before I piss myself. Too much beer, eh? Dude, there was this Irish guy in the online poker tournament I played yesterday. He was awful and probably drunk. And he kept talking. He was the only player on the table talking. He kept saying stupid stuff. And then he like knocks me out with the most ridiculous hand ever. He was such a massive beginner and donk, saying all the stupid shit. And he like just knocks me out with the most retarded, unbelievable hand ever. It was so funny. It's always the drunk guy. It's like high blinds and he limps in with 4-5 offsuit. He flops like 5-6-7. No, 6-7-8. And I had, I don't remember, top pair, top kicker or something. Alright, because it's normal to limp with 20 big blinds and 4-5 offsuit from early position. I was like, maybe he's limping with aces or something. What's going on? He limps with 4-5 offsuit with like 20 big blinds and hits a 6-7-8 flop. I mean, I had like top pair against a maniac. Something I could do. Luckily it was a $5 tournament. Who cares? Alright, anyway, I just thought it's funny, you know? You're like, it's a drunk guy. The way I'm folding top pair with high blinds against this drunk guy. So what is this? The Sozin? It's been a while, Shaki, since we had a Sozin. Is it not? So here, Bishop E7 is one of those mistakes where white has G4. Supposedly, although I did lose with that myself. I'll do the John Fedorovich variation. Unfortunately, I don't really know this very well from black side. I know it better with white. But I can just sort of make it up as I go along. I had a game with Fed in the World Series, yeah, in the U.S. Championship years ago. Bishop E3? Is that inaccurate? Are you trying to play the Sozin? That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. He's pretending to play the Sozin. Alright. So you're like playing the Velimirovich against the Najdorf. That's not supposed to work like that. You know, just saying. You're not really playing the Velimirovich though. I mean, your queen's on D2. And the Velimirovich, the queen goes to E2. So you're just playing a hybrid. I don't know, maybe this is some modern thing. It's not. What? The hell is that? Why are you retreating your knight from the center? Alright. Are you gonna... I don't know. What are you doing? What are we doing? Does anybody know what we're doing? He's just making it up, I think. He's just making it up. We're playing Shocky. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, you can see. Okay, the clocks are good. The clocks are good, you can see. The board is pretty good, although it's a little cut off at the bottom, no? I gotta check my sizing. Check your bet sizing, Sledgy. So, knight F4. Oh yeah, that's a very classic move. Very standard here. Classic knight F4. Although I think I have lost to Shaki in the Sozin, but like a normal one. Sozin proper. Wonder if this is possibly bad for me. I've never seen anyone play what he's doing, you know, it's like completely off the normal path of like opening theory. But maybe now I should be a little more careful. Make it up as you go along. Shaki. Okay, take it. You're gonna castle kingside? That's it? I was thinking about e5. Thinking of a number between 1 and 4. Does this seem like a strange move? I have a bad track record with playing e5. You know, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I have no idea what to do with that. For me, like, Game of Thrones is kind of like E.T. I would always like boycott really popular things. E.T., Back to the Future, Game of Thrones. Okay, so what are we doing here? I mean, your knights are all weird. He's just making it up. Just make up the white side of the open Sicilian. Arsenal fans in 3rd place with 0. Shaki in 2nd. I'm in 1st. Is that B-Jack? No. You know, that's what we all thought. But no, he's just a 1600 who plays like 2100. Well, okay, like 2000. Okay. What am I doing? Well, I was afraid of like knight g3 because it's the only square he can move his knights to. Now I lose like my flexibility. Lose some flexibility. Knight h5. Bishop e6. If I just say the moves out loud, maybe I'll get an idea. Yeah, he's sort of like doing nothing. How dare you do nothing? You know, how dare you? You just sit there and do nothing. And do nothing solidly with white. It's like, what kind of open Sicilian player are you, anyway? That's insipid. How you just sit there and do nothing. Unbelievable. How dare you? You have no right to do that. 2201. 2500 in bullet. Very good bullet player. He does nothing well. I don't know. I was playing online poker yesterday, but I was telling myself, you know, I played like three tables, and this used to happen to me when I used to play like full time. When I get down to one table, it gets really, really boring because you're playing hold'em, and the danger is that it's dangerous. I think you can just like kind of get bored and lose your concentration. So what I do is I play chess while I'm playing poker, and that way I'm able to kind of like avoid boredom and kind of just keep myself, you know, awake and sort of aware. All right, time. Well, there's nothing wrong with d4. There's a check on b5, but I have knight d7. Anyway, I'm going to play that anyway. That's the plan anyway. You just forced me to do what I'm going to do anyway. Lobster bishops. What if lobsters have secretly their own religion? Now you're making me think like Lovecraftian horror. Lovecraft wasn't really into crustaceans. He liked mostly krakens and soft tissue monsters. Not so much hard shell. Lobster pawns. Oh, you know what I saw today, guys, on a totally different subject? Speaking of lobster, which makes me hungry. Dude, in the States, Move 11, I found out there's an article in the New York Times about it. There's this really weird, sort of off-subject conversation, but there are like secret Pizza Huts that are like Pizza Hut classic. There's like 144 of these Pizza Hut classics where it's like a retro Pizza Hut. Isn't that crazy? And they look like the old school Pizza Huts from like the 80s. They have like the old menus, and it sounds like something out of another dimension. Pizza Hut classic. Makes me think of Red Lobster. You made me think of Red Lobster, and then I thought of Pizza Hut. And but they're only in like really weird locations. Like rural weird locations. It's like a top secret Pizza Hut program. Dude, we ordered Pizza Hut the other day. It's so horrible. I mean, it's just like, I was so bummed when I saw the New York Times article with the pictures. It just brought back these memories of 80s Pizza Hut and how good it was. The Endgame Comet. Bishops are better than knights. Yes. Yes. The bishops are better than the knights. He's going to lose by time. Alright. Like the 2500 bullet player who loses on time. Shockey's, he's a little bit different. Alright. So I played on my Smurf account while I was playing poker yesterday in some arenas, and I went like 16 and a half. I drew with an 1800. There's this really weird 1800 who's in all the arenas, plays like every single hourly arena, and the guy's extremely fast, and I've played him before. Like, he's not that bad. He's kind of tricky. But I had a kind of scare against him. What's this? What are you doing, man? Aggresso. Okay, you're playing the Queen's Gambit. Accepted. I'm playing the Queen's Gambit accepted. What are you doing? You're playing the white side. Alright. Guess what? Not something we're going to see from the typical 1659. The guy's 2000 in bullet. Wow. Why don't I just play E3? No, it's a good move. Hello? You will regret that, man. Oh, we're like crushing him now. You never got your pawn back. Pawn back. Pin back. Forgot about pin back. That was a good band. In the 2000s. Never happened to them. Alright, we're going to undouble. Gobble roll mups. Gobble roll mups, are you in the tournament? He's not in after all that. He's never in. Gobble roll mups never plays. Roll mups. Roll 'em ups. Oh no. So now what do I do? Just take. Always take. I win another pawn if I want to. Do I want this pawn? Pawn is yummy. Take pawn. Second pawn is like a money back guarantee. Okay, my knight gets kicked out to a weird square, but that's fine. We're very active too. Just clear 2 pawns up. This looks kind of good. I could leave my king in the center, but yeah, CGM plays okay, but you know he needs to slow down. You need to slow down, man. I mean, you're clearly trying to play faster than you have the capacity to play fast and play well, and it's very important that you get better, but you focus on playing the best moves primarily first, and then you get to be fast. You're like trying to rush the process. A lot of young players do this. They put too much emphasis on speed and not enough emphasis on playing well. And the speed element, you're just lost. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're 2 pawns down. You're like even with me on the clock, but you're just lost. Super lost. You're mega lost. Megalodon. It's a good bishop. You are a megalodon. Oh no. Alright. His bishop lives. That's not good. So, I mean, the point is, like, there's no way you should be losing and have, like, the same amount of time as me. Alright. You try to play too fast. You gotta slow down. And plus, it's 5 plus 3. Alright, there's our lecture for today. I know, okay, it's an arena. It's an arena. But still, I think you guys need to remember. Take your time. Alright, increment arena at that. So what's up, Move 11? Move 11 is just here to commentate. Uber driver in the field already. Wow, he's in early. Shocky Morales is here. Just sad that there's no Astrobate. He was hit by an Iranian drone. Gabel Romops is in. Oh, great. Okay, he's playing Morales. That'll be a good game. Lobster Bishops. Guys, don't forget, speaking of Drown the Clown, let's knock down Arsenal fans' health. Follows are good. Donations are better. Subscriptions are better. We can knock down Arsenal fans' health and make him not the stream boss anymore. Come on, Move 11. Be the stream boss. You could be the boss. Let's see, how much would you have to donate to be the boss? Stream boss. Let's see, how much health does Arsenal fan have left? I think like 5 gift subs might make you a stream boss. Seriously. I played in this like Birds hourly arena yesterday. 2 of them actually. Rapid and Blitz. But I didn't make the prizes. I finished 4th. Because as I said, I was playing poker and chess at the same time. So I couldn't completely focus on the chess or the poker. Chess was really just there as like a distraction. So I wouldn't get bored. Or lose my concentration. Keep the adrenaline up. Arsenal fan uses porn. No, Bob. It was Bob. Sorry, Arsenal. Bob. Bob uses porn to keep his, his dopamine levels high. We use chess. Oh, in other news, I saw some study that says like Viagra may help with Alzheimer's. That might be our only cure. Viagra, the only cure against Alzheimer's. I remember years ago at a tournament in New England, the other players were like shaming Kudrin for having like a Viagra pen. He was only like 40 something. This is like 20 years ago. You have a Viagra pen. You're using a Viagra pen and you're like 40. I mean, that looks kind of bad. Alright, so I think that NetEye has some talent. He's like our other hero that we just played, CGN. Too fast. Too much focus on fast. We need to be good before we can be fast. But I'm just, you know, what do I know? I just played chess for money in a cafe for years, and what do I know about Blitz or, you know, anything? I'm just a caveman. I don't know anything. So this is the dangerous setup. He's playing pretty well. NetEye has some you know, I don't know what to call it, like middle game skills, maybe. He Rook D8. Wonder why you played that. But I can guess. Mm-hmm. I'm aware of the dangers of the situation. Just be sure that I know that you know that I know that my king is on the same diagonal with your bishop on b7. My hands have like a weird old smell. I was touching something old. Huh, that's weird. Wow, bishop f4, that looks easy to handle. Surprisingly easy to handle. How convenient. You're not playing on castling queenside, are you? Looks like he's losing the thread here, big time. We play prophylaxis chess. Prevent. First prevent, and then kill. Preventing the opponent from doing anything. Defense, a great defense. Bishop takes b7. Rook a e1. Just don't waste time, Sledge. Don't waste time. Rook a e1. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I think we have a very strong attack, actually. Nobody's in the chat. They're all busy playing. But move 11, you're not playing, so you can chat. We have a good field. 18 players. Not an all-time record, but we're getting there. 18 live players. Slaggy International. I was looking at the Budapest Spring Festival. My friend, dude, please don't make unfounded accusations. That's my job. It's my job to make unfounded accusations. Don't steal my job. Do you understand me? I'm the only person here that makes unfounded accusations. So let's keep it that way. Now, I'm going to time him out. Just don't do it again. You can have all the opinions you want, just... I don't think the Redusa is cheating. If he's not cheating against me, he's definitely not cheating against you. Alright, next question. Look, I'm as paranoid as the next guy. But let's keep the unproven allegations to ourselves till they're proven. Alright, now, we have a strong attack. Looks like F5's on the menu. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a good player, this guy. the young Net-Eye the Jedi. Hoping this gets through. My original, unexpected. My original plan was, there goes the queen side. My original plan was not expecting, b4, but rook g3, threatening queen takes h6. But I guess that can wait. We have f5. It's extremely dangerous for black. What is he going to do? He's going to play... maybe I should first throw in rook g3. Nah. First we go here. And then we go with knight e4. Or maybe f6. Yeah. Man, f6 looks really brutal. But maybe it's something even better. And knight e4 is also strong. Knight e4 is really strong. It's strong and simple. Keep it simple. Oh no, I lost my pawn on b3. You attacked my pawn on b3. Oh. Alright, he's got... Yeah, maybe he's got something. Shit. Okay, I think he should have considered playing it a different way, but alright. He's still alive. Some bishops are better than others. He might have been able to take on f5 and then take on b3. How to join. Oh, okay. Can somebody send me the link to the tournament and we'll post it on top. Post toasties. So, dude, f6 is kind of tragic, no? You thought I was going to take on e6? How do you deal with that? Oh, my God, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. You thought I was going to take on e6. That's like sealing the side of the board off. It's like a taped off area where there was like a massive like multiple homicide. He's inside the roped off homicide area. No, you're not getting out of there. Jeez, that doesn't look good. Even Houdini couldn't get out of this. Boom. 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 Guys, there was this guy. Oh man, what a jerk. I was playing poker and the hourly arena yesterday. And my last game in the hourly arena rapid was against another 22 plus pretty good player. I have two requests to join the team. So I'm playing this guy. You're 2300 bullet, 1489. I can't accept that one. Ritu the Great. The ratings on the other guy wasn't kosher. So I'm playing this guy. He's really fast. Some guy from Indonesia, anonymous player from Indonesia. Really, really fast. 10-0 rapid. Tough game, but I was, probably it was a draw. And I was black, but I had like a minute and he had like 5 minutes. And I was busy playing poker most of the game, so it was hard to concentrate. But it was the last game in the hourly arena, and like 3 times I offered him like a draw by repetition, and he wouldn't take it. And then finally he tried too hard and he lost a rook and knight end game. And this guy, people are such jerks, dude. He had 4 minutes left to my 10 seconds, and it was rook against king, and I was mating him in one move. And what does he do? He does the let the clock run out for 4 minutes. It's so sick, And then of course I know, like, I can't leave the I put like auto move on, so that if he comes back, of course he makes a move like 2 seconds before he was going to lose on time. So I had to wait for 4 minutes for the guy to make his last only move. So then, you know, I could have to make my move. I could leave the computer. I could get an internet outage. Maybe Iranian drone would hit my internet provider. I could lose, you know. It's so disgusting, though. People are so horrible. I wanted to report him, and I said it's just not worth my time, you know, because that's very unsportsmanlike. I guess you could make an argument for it, you know. Are they gonna warn him for that? Is that really against the rules? Is it a legitimate strategy to let your clock sit? Planning to make that one last move when the opponent, you know, when you're down to like 2 seconds, to try to bore your opponent to death for 4 minutes? Is that not like bannable behavior? I mean, normally, like, you get warnings for doing stuff like that where you, like, leave the game in a lost position, right? You leave the game with 5 minutes left, or just let your clock run out. Can you do that over the board all you want? Yeah, Brian McCarthy, I mean, I knew people who've done that. Brian McCarthy would always come late, that's the different thing. And people who have done that over the board, of course. They've done it over the board. They would just go somewhere. But nowadays, you know, nowadays with people being able to use computers, it's pretty much different story, I would say. They used to be, yeah, like I saw instances of that where people would just like disappear. They were pissed and they wouldn't resign. I think, you know, Naka's stepdad probably did stuff like that. In fact, I think I even remember like one incident of Sunil doing that. It's like, yeah, but now you would get accused of like you know using assistance. I mean, gone are the days where you can leave the board for like an hour, you know, and go to the bar, go to your room. I mean, so Morales is annoying. I wanted to play the Nimzovich defense, but he played knight c3, preventing d5. So he's getting, you know, he's hoping for like, I don't know, some kind of close Sicilian-like position. This is not what I had in mind, though. Yeah, gone are the days of that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. Like, I would assume, like, if you left the board for 60 minutes, that's breaking some sort of FIDE rule. It's an interesting question, you know. I don't know if there is a rule for that. I mean, obviously you come more than 30 minutes late, you get forfeited. What if you, like, you know, get stuck in the bathroom with colitis or something? You need, like, a note from your doctor. Yeah, but anyways, I mean, I just knew the guy was going to do it. And I was playing this poker tournament at the same time, so at one point I, like, unmade my, like, pre-move made in one by accident, because I like, touched the mouse. And I, you know, if he had, like, made a move in that instant, I might have actually lost on time. But he was waiting till his clock got really low. But it's so disgusting and ridiculous, you know. People are just gross. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you see in the cat. 65. All right. Yeah, I'm getting... I mean, maybe knight f6 is fine. You know, it seems like the right move. But e5, that's bullshit. If you play e5, you overextend yourself. Freaking bullshit, man. You know that's not good. You're not going to play that. It's not an option. So people do that in casual games when I want to just play on my phone and too tired to play rated, but I just want to play. You just play random people. They're so bad, you know. 99% of your opponents like leave the game. And they'll just leave the game like randomly, like for no reason. After like 15 moves in an interesting position, they just like the opponent has left the game. Yeah, so it's almost like destroys whatever value there is in playing like casual games that are unrated. All right, D3. You spent a long time in that move. Very bad time management. Worse than me. So now knight a5 is an idea, right? Standard stuff. Chigorin. I've been looking at Chigorin games for my series, for a series, and Chigorin was so good with this. Moving the knights to the side of the board. Now if I play c5, it's a weird Bodler. Chigo. And he would never take the bishop right away. We wait on it. Morales is big lately on... This is like your game with black that you showed us. Where was that? Wait, why do we remember Morales playing a game with black or something? What was that from? Why do I remember that now? What were we looking at? Analysis stream? You're big on not castling. Grand Prix attack style. D5. D5, E5. D5, E5, knight H5. Okay, what do I do? B5. The idea of bishop B7. I'm going to castle. I'm not afraid. But it's not easy to get the light squares open up for this light square bishop to be, you know, my hero. It's the Philidor. Well, there's a light square bishop. Oh, he's doing an Arsenal fan. I'm muting. I was thinking of getting a muzzle for myself, so I don't annoy my other family members when I talk. Muzzling myself now. Self-talk can be annoying for fellow members of the family. Okay. This sucks. I don't know if this is a good plan. You know, Morales is going to do his standard kingside attack stuff. And I mean, that bishop is actually playing on a diagonal, so I'm not sure bishop e7 makes a whole lot of sense here. But I need to do something. Connect the rooks. Play c5. It's a slow Sicilian. I got a lot of practicing yesterday, though. I mean, seriously, I played 18 games while I was playing this like 6-hour poker tournament, and I don't play enough lately. That is, rated games or whatnot. So I'm only playing on my Sparkle Horse account, though. If people know you're like an IM, they tend to target you more. They're more motivated. It's a Sicilian, great. So I played the Sicilian like 2 tempi down against Morales' Grand Prix attack. How do you avoid like turning into a Sicilian for black? You know, I don't understand. There's no way to avoid it. What else would I do? You know, I don't see another plan, really. Feels like I'm just 2 tempi down in a Grand Prix attack. Kaki Laki. Evil William. So Oliveira Lucas. So okay, this is the plan. We take with the e-pawn, right? To open the diagonal. You're going to go like bishop g5. You didn't do bishop g5. That's what they normally do, right? In the Grand Prix. Very unusual not to see that here. Oliveira Lucas. That's a name we saw before. I think we're okay here. Right, now, this is where things get interesting, because you have queen here, transfer. I saw that. If f6, queen c4 is complicated. But I could play bishop f6. I was thinking, like, well, what happens if bishop f6? On the other hand, maybe f6 is okay. Of course, I'll block my bishop. f6, block my own bishop. I don't like moving the queen, but it should be considered. I don't know. I don't trust bishop f6. I feel like I'm in limbo. So you've got queen c4 type stuff. Or you can go for door number 2. Do I have any tricks with b5? Queen c4, b5? Not really. Maybe. Is there any concept? Interesting concept. Queen c4, b5. Knight takes b5. Pawn takes g5. Queen c4, b5. Queen takes b5. Knight takes c3. Queen takes b7. So he decided not to worry about it. But I think this is probably okay for me. We're going to trade. Bishops are better than knights. Well, it's 5 plus 3, so don't forget there's an increment. Everything's fine. Ultimately, you know, I end up with trading my own bad bishop off, so it's okay. Gobble roll mops. Look at that bishop. What a bishop. Better than knight. Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like a5 is debatable. I don't really want to see both rooks exchanged. The method in chess. Yes? Both rooks exchanged? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's serious. Oh. What are you doing? Okay. Well, at that point, I like my H file. Whoa. Hello, friend. You don't mind if I come in, do you? Dangerous. Pawn structure. Structura. Oh no. Well, you're not attacking anything. Now you're attacking something. Alright. So, you don't know me. I can accept team request. Alright. Team request. You don't know me. You don't have any games. So, no, I can't. Unfortunately. Because I don't know you. Alright, guys. I don't know you because you don't have enough games. So, I can't accept request. Sorry. We have a rule where we accept, like, if you have 100 games or more. Get 100 games, come back. We'll be here next week. Nothing personal. Alright, Morales. So I got into a good endgame there. But, Jim is here. Wow. Nice to see Jim. Grand total, oh, there's 20 players. A real account. I don't know what he means. CGN. Computer generated name. Mr. Coffee is resubscribed for 100 months. The big 100. Jim is here. Look at Jim's badge. Badge, man. 100K cheer badge. And Mr. Coffee subscribed for 100 months. Yeah, we've been around. We're a survivor. Whoa. What's CGN doing? The Century Club. You, Astrobate, move 11. Dude, seriously, 100 months. That's a long time. Where did the last 100 months go? Think about it. 100 months. Only 100 months, Mr. Coffee? Seems like longer. 100 months. That's 8 years. Did you miss some months at some point? Or did you subscribe every month? Yeah, Queen B3 is fishy. Fishy, fishy. Hey. 8 years is right. Hey. 8 years. 8 years would take us back to, gosh, it seems like longer. Damn, I mean, it seems like it should be longer. Dude, my mom died like 7 years ago. Wow. That's 9 years, bro. Mr. Coffee is a statistician. Isn't that 9 years? Is my math bad? That's 8 years, 9 years. That's 9 years, bro. But, yeah, I don't know. Shouldn't you be like 9 years subscriber? Very suspicious. Something not right around here. It'll be 9 years in December. Okay, I don't get it, but that's fine. I trust you. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like longer. Because, I mean, the pandemic alone, it's been like 7 years since the pandemic alone. Well, almost. And you were here for a long time before that. You know what I mean? Arsenal fan is ahead of me? Fuck that. Dude, someone knock him down. Uh-oh. We see the tactic. There's a tactic here. He has bishop takes s6 and then take my bishop on d7. Naughty, naughty. That's not good. You're not allowed to do that. You're a bad boy. I hope this holds. We've always got d5 at some point. Like, in between move here. Not now, though. You could just not take the pawn right away. Like, for example, CG had a different animal than last game. Seriously. Wow. Knight takes d6. Queen d3. How do I not lose a piece there? There's probably a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's a different animal than the first game. My score is 6-1. You're a different animal than the first game. Queen d3, I saw that. So rook a6 is covered, but there's one issue. This guy's like a tactical genius or something. Are you a tactical genius? Would you like to be one? Bro, why are you playing like that? That's not fair. I'm not allowed to be a tactical genius. He doesn't move any pawns. Check him out, dude. You're 1659? Scary. Got the scary style. Pandemic. Post-pandemic. Plandemic. Alright, now you're seriously down a piece, right? The one move threat. Nice. Back rank, baby. Back rank. Check it out, Wendy. Queen takes e5. That's a good move. How about this? How you like me now? How's that for a back rank? Now what are you going to do? There's a really weird noise. I don't know what it is. When in doubt, make one move threats. Alright. And? Oof. Hopelessville. There's some really weird noise going on outside. I have to check it out what it is after this game. Bro. Alright. Pause for a second. Be right back. Okay. Well, I don't know what it was. Some kind of weird sound. We have the same guy requesting to join? No, Texas Pete. Texas Pete from Canada. Texas, Canada. Hello, sire. We prefer sire. If you're going to call me sir, then call me sire. It's much more interesting. Morales in third place. Arsenal fan is here to win tonight. He's really... Wow. How's his health? Arsenal, how's your health? 1,035 health bar. If you guys donate or gift subs, it will knock down, and you can become stream boss. You can knock Arsenal fan and steal his stream boss status. It's very close. All you need to do is like knock him down like 4 gift subs or something like that. 4 gift subs should finish him off. Your English isn't very good. It's fine. It's a joke here. It's a joke here. Sir is too formal. No. Oh no. Morales is not afraid. Yesterday I played the Birds Arena, Rapid and Blitz. There was a Birds Hourly Arena, Rapid and Birds Hourly Arena Blitz. I played both while I was playing online poker, and it was nostalgic. My dopamine was going. I had dopamine. I still have some dopamine in my body. I couldn't go to sleep. We got really deep in a $10 poker tournament, but sadly, it was like $1,600 first. It was pretty good for an online tournament. I couldn't get past the top 100. It was so sick. I had a huge pot for like 550,000 chips and the chip lead with Ace King against Queens. Ace King suited. If I just hold, I would have been one of the chip leaders. Okay, $1,600 first place. Not my all-time. Not my all-time big win, but it would be good to get back. All right, Morales, you're trying to play the hippo. Oh my god, I just realized. The cow opening is not an opening. I don't know what the cow is. That's a hippo. The cow opening is like something that Zeph Chess or Zeph Cat made up. Zeph Chess. Sorry, Zeph Cat. Zeph Chess made it up, right? No, wait. Who made it up? That's Anna Cramling? Oh, sorry, it's Anna Cramling. Well, one of those chess girls. It's some chess girl made up opening. The cow. The holy cow. To you, sire. So no more hippo, eh? This is simply the Birds opening, man. It's a Dutch in reverse. Very simple. Anna Kremling, okay. Anna Kremling, the legend. The 3 biggest, chess players after Hikaru. Gotham Chess, Anna Kremling, and Eric Rosen, right? That and other mythological facts will be dispelled here. F5. Wow. I am not afraid of your F5. Look, the Birds isn't that great, but it's not that bad. Hikaru loves the hippo. I don't know who doesn't love the hippo, I mean, I love the hippo. I was very pro hippo for a while. It also brought me my biggest scalp of all time. I actually beat a 2660 with a hippo, but it was lucky. It was a lucky game. I mean, it was really weird game. But the beauty of the hippo is that it does create some strange chaos, where even like the strongest players can get kind of confused. Morales here. This is I don't know who's better. I have no idea. I don't know. Your play looks reasonable. F5 controversial, but probably okay. I don't like that, right? We always have that issue. Plus, he's got D4 whenever he wants. You get less games and less points. By playing it out? Uh-oh. Oh, he's not resigning in a lost position. Now, King Crusher knows when to resign. I got to give him credit for that. The art of arena play. Now, there's a blog topic for you. The Art of Resigning in Arenas by Shaki. Black has 4 pawns in the central area. But he also has a big juicy weakness on e6. Nah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think that black has more control of the center. More control of the center. It's almost like I'm attacking Morales with his own Grand Prix. But yeah, this bird looks a little shaky. I don't have a license to play the birds. I just, play it. But it feels like people just, even fairly decent players, don't really know what to do against it because they face it so rarely. They don't have a lot of practice. Queen e6 is a solid move. Shit. Very solid move. What am I going to do? Get my rook off the diagonal? Yeah, it looks like black's better. It looks like he's better. This reminds me of a game I played with black yesterday. I beat this guy in the hourly arena who was streaming. Some Portuguese guy. Sometimes he streams the hourly arenas. He's like 1900. He played really badly. He was white in a bird, similar to this. And it didn't look good. So I'm playing like him now. Knight g5 doesn't really do anything. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I got e5 and I rolled the guy off the board once I got e5 in with black. So it shouldn't be that simple. This does look kind of crappy for white though. I have knight g5. Not great. But you definitely don't want to take on e5. Bishop takes e5. I don't like that bishop so close to my king. Oh, maybe I'm in trouble here. Oh, I had a trick. That's what it was. There's a trick. I have tricks. Some sort of tricks. Based on like discoveries with the bishop on b7 being undefended. Your humble opinion is correct. Yeah, I didn't play this right. I don't know. He played it so weird. But I also played it weird. I don't know why I played e3, I mean, that's a weird move. I wasted a lot of time too. Definitely substandard. So I think that we're in danger here. He's defending his bishop on c6. Okay. What's up? So I do like 92. Retreat more. When in doubt, retreat more. Everything's protected. But yeah, I don't like my position. The only thing I like is my time advantage. Position not. Okay, I have rook takes. He has that. I've taken the bishop, I guess. Wow, that was not hesitated. He did not hesitate with that move. Not hesitated. So if you take the bishop, you're going to give me your dark square bishop? For real? That's fine. We can do that. You want to give me your dark square bishop? No? Okay. I didn't think so. Now I have bishop g5, which does nothing. Bishop h6 is interesting. Huh? Rook f1. Gotta be careful here. I mean, I think I'm worse. Objectively, I'm worse because of my backward c pawn. It looks like. Hearing this weird noise again, and I don't know if it's coming from like outside or where. Should I trade rooks? Less rooks that can hurt me. This is kind of a weird one. Huh. It's a tough call. I don't know. I like not giving him the f5 square. He has double attacks. Didn't go for it. He likes the e3 square. He's really low on time. Oh. See, this is where recruitment is good, because I can't just flag you, you know? Although g5 is a very bad move. g5 might even be losing on the spot. One bad pawn move, and it's all over. Okay. No. Anyway, it was tough at the end, but you were fine. I mean, that was a good game, Ross. Don't be bummed about that. You were better. You played a high quality game. You were better. Practically the whole game till the end, when it was a draw. And then you played g5. I don't know. I mean, okay, maybe your pawn on d4 is weak. In any case. Okay, enough bird stuff. Let's stop. Enough birds. Handicapping. Bird capping. We're capping birds around here. Simba Guru. Gru. The GRU. That's pretty much my standard game. Get a bad position, hang in there, and then like flag people. That's what I do. Some weird ass noise outside though. Infinite crafting sus. Man, Arsenal's health must be going down. Aha. So now what do I do? What is the best opening? I mean, e4 is the best opening. I guess e4 and d4 are the best openings. It's not the best opening. I play everything. But it was my first opening. I mean, when I started chess, I didn't know what I'm supposed to learn, and I taught myself. And so one of the first books I ever got, ironically, was Played the English Opening by Nigel Pova. And or it was something like maybe the English Opening for tournament players. Played the English, I don't remember. He's still alive, interestingly. So it's funny, I just chose this book at random and started playing the English Opening. The English Opening is okay, but fundamentally, the E4 and D4 are the best. I mean, there's no question. Yeah, but I mean, my position was really, looked really bad, Morales. I think you had me on the ropes there. Pretty seriously on the ropes. We were borderline close to lost, I think. Or at least like seriously, but worse. Once you got in E5, it looked clear that black was better. This is quite an interesting pawn sacrifice by who is this guy? And they're blocked. Oh no. My opponent, I blocked them. And I don't even remember why. That's not good. They're blocked. We've never played and you're blocked. So you must be blocked for like leaving a simul game or something. Interesting pawn sacrifice. Sometimes people sacrifice pawns and I'm like, wow, interesting sacrifice. And then I realize they didn't see it. You know, they just didn't see it. But it's still not a bad pawn sacrifice. I use this idea in the English Botvinnik system against the Botvinnik system sometimes. Maybe you could have a little bit of compensation, but probably not enough here. Objectively, it's not enough. To watch for tactics with E4. There's also that, you know, an undefended knight on C3. Very classic trap. You kill me at the what? At the end. Well, that's how I win all my games, like the hourly arena, you know, for example. Like, mostly just hanging around till people, you know, just like die. I don't slaughter people that often. Unless they're really bad. Alright, so this guy here, yeah, he's lost the pawn, but I don't think it's that easy for me. I think bishop b2, but again, we have the tactic thing. It's a problem. Like, you know, e4 wins a piece. Takes on f3, takes on g7. This is very dangerous. I'm going to have to play something a bit unusual. I don't love knight e1, though. How about a solid queen move? Alright. Solid queen move. Can I get a solid queen move? This is a solid queen move. We've got pressure on c5, defending the d3 pawn. There's some problems, though. I just realized. Yeah, I have queen takes c5. So bishop a6, queen takes c5. That's huge. I had some problems with random players yesterday, but no one cheating. As I said, I created a Smurf account a few weeks ago, a new one, and no one knows who it is. And I got my money back for a cheater once already. The last game I lost. But I like playing in the hourly arenas. It's just kind of random. Here. An eye for an eye. The black is blocked by me, even though we haven't played. So that's either for like challenging me repeatedly or possibly for like, well, no, if he played in the simul, he would have been banned. He must be one of these people who like was annoying and like kept challenging me over and over again or something. He seems pretty good for 1723. Alright, a4. I don't know what else to do. That was the plan. I have bishop a3. There are some technical difficulties here. Wonder if I might have to lose my pawn back. That would suck. Then I have no advantage. I don't want to be like sacrificing the exchange for a pawn or something like that. I like to do that. Arsenal is hanging with me with 18 points. I haven't berserked though. Oh, he got paired with Uber Driver. That sucks. Getting paired with Uber Driver sucks, man. That's like 15 minutes of your life. It's probably going to be a draw. When you get paired with Uber Driver, just offer him a draw like after 20 moves. It'll just... That's one of the top rules in like arena play. Uber Driver, just offer him a draw. But wait until 20 moves or whatever the minimum is. So he plays Rook B8. I'm happy to see that though, because that's probably not his premium. Not his premium move here. I have 91. So a funny move. And I don't think it's clear. This is necessarily my best, but the threat is rather obvious. Threat or threats. Instead of Rook B8, I think he had like Queen B3 attacking my A4 pawn. That actually looked better. So now, this is funny, he has knight redundancy. The knight redundancy is very problematic here. Because you can't move one and you can't move the other. Because they're both attacked. What are you going to do? You know, that's the problem. They're like tied to each other. It's like a chain gang. Hey! Where are you going? They're like Siamese twins. Siamese twin knights. Hey, you can't go anywhere without me. You're not going anywhere without me either. So he went wrong with Queen D7. No, Rook B8, my bad. Rook B8 was bad. Black was real close to having getting his pawn back and just being totally equal here. Hello, sludgy people. Tashik. WJ Loof says that too. Oh no, you're trying to blot me out. No, no. Don't blot me out. Don't blot me out. Okay. Not so simple, this problem. So what if... I don't know what to do. Don't rush. Check. Oh, I could get my knight to a new place. Interesting new place. Queen C4 check. Knight D3. At least my knight would be on a decent square. With a mild threat. He just totally ignored it. That is a problem. Alright. That is a problem. So we're in first place. No berserking. Guys, we have an hour and 12 minutes left. Move 11, why don't you play? You have a secret account? Afraid to play. Evil William, Oliveira Lucas. These guys didn't play. Move 11 is afraid to play. Cafe House Chess. Looks like a problem. Arsenal's right behind me, guys. He only has 1,000 hit points left. Come on, somebody knock him down. 4 gift subs and Arsenal fan is dead. He's the current stream boss. He has 1,000 hit points left. Every gift sub is 250. 4 gift subs, and you see that, okay, he'd have like 30 hit points left. He'd have to do his own gift sub to give himself health back. Come on, guys. We have an hour left. We can knock Arsenal out of stream boss. All we need is 4 gift subs. And he's a dead man. He'll have 30 health left, and then it's just like 2 follows and he's dead. 4 gift subs and like 2 follows. Something like that. Okay, move 11. Boom! With a gift sub. Arsenal fan. Oh no. Oh no! Arsenal fan donated 500 bits. He's like regenerating. Oh no, and I'm playing him now. He donated 500 bits to give himself health back. He's a pay to play. Damn, the Roy Lopez. Oh no. Okay, I was thinking, what do we do in the classical? I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully you don't either. Berlin classical. We probably played this at some point, but neither of us know what we're doing. Why can't I take that pawn? I think I need to, right? Arsenal regenerated. He's regrowing his legs now. Let's see. But why can't I grab that? That's so annoying and weird. Yeah, he's back to 1280 now. Oh my god. Even after that sucks. Yeah, because Move 11 donated a gift sub, which is 250, but he donated 500 bits. So he actually gained 250 health back. I should take or not? Good question. I don't remember. I don't think I ever even knew this. You know, I'm just flying by night here. Alright. I don't really play the Berlin Classical. I've only seen other people do it. I mean, I'm just on my own. This looks right. You should have an Astrobate iPad fund. Well, Move 11, the problem isn't an iPad fund. It looks like he got a new iPad, but it's like his keypad has some sort of... it's like locked or something. There's some, like, problems with the new iPads. Alright, I have to be careful. Why don't I castle? What the hell am I thinking about here? Remember, Bishop G5 is covered. Spassky used to play this, right? Kasparov talks about Spassky liking Chigorin in My Great Predecessors. And he takes F2, no. Not clearly. Clearly, my dear. That's not what I expected. But I'm happy to see it. We're out and about. We're out and about, but he's dangerous. He's very dangerous, you know, and he's quick. And not an easy mark. Position looks close. Don't underestimate Arsenal fan. You beat me last game. So is White overextended, or does he have a spatial advantage? Wow. So one thing he's not fearful. He is not the fearful type. Okay. You're borderline overextended. I'm changing plans. I guess I could play a5 there. You're complimenting the same way Fischer complimented GMs he wasn't scared of. Yeah, I like to be, I like to lure them to sleep and give them a false sense of security. But I mean, a5, maybe that's the move I should have thrown in there at some point. I could break up his pawns. One of the things that's difficult about him as an opponent is his time management puts pressure on you. Now, I'm not saying he has good time management, but it's not easy because he plays quick. He has the quickness, as they say. That a5, I missed my window of opportunity on that. Windows. Windows 11. Move 11. Move 11 or Windows 11? Move 11, what's your favorite operating system? Calling his bluff here. If there's a one-move threat, he will see it. He's always ahead on time. Am I not allowed to ever have a threat? Oh my god. How about a nice end game? You don't want an end game. Okay. Wow. All right. Take first and ask questions later. And then, what do? Am I lost to the tactical buzzsaw? Damn it, dude. Oh, your bishop's hanging. What a weird position. Oh, man. You don't see that every day. Is this fork not working? Which fork? What? Did he have another way to defend? I thought queen d6. Then I have queen f5. But he did have something weird, like queen f6, queen d6, queen f5, queen d7. But then I have queen takes f3, right? Maybe there was a thing he could do. No, he had a rook on f1. I think he might have been able to try it to defend a different way. Look at this. Rook e2. Here. I'm winning. I'm apparently winning. Not so easy though. Okay. Resume. Boom. 28 points. Come on, guys. Just 5 gift subs to kill Arsenal. Come on. Kill him now while he's down. Kill him while he's down. He's got 1,280 hit points. 5 would almost kill him. Birds. No. We're getting serious. It's getting serious now. We have 58 minutes left. I know there was a fork. There were a lot of forks. There was a fork on c3. There was a fork on e3. Multi-forks. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. This is weird. I have no idea. Getting cocky playing the Vienna Gambit. But Astrobate, you know, in honor of Astrobate, this is one of his early favorites. I'm borrowing h3 from a different line in the birds, in the Fromm's Gambit. I don't know how good it is here, but it works in a similar position. So I was hoping that it works here too. I think normally it would be like h4, or just let the pawn advance. But I've had some problems in some offhand games, so I thought this might work. Take Shaki out of book. Good turnout today. This is a fun time control. You know, 5+3 casual arena. Cafe House Chess, welcome back. Guys, gift subs. 5 gift subs. That's all it takes. And Arsenal is... Let's see. He would have time to rebuy his health, though, actually. Bishop b5 or not? Bishop b5 or bishop c4? True Vienna game. Bishop c4. So what am I going to do? Queen e2? Queen d3? I mean, this is a no-brainer. All right. So, for my next trick... What's the plan? What's the plan, man? H4, too late for that? Too early? Okay. This is going to be interesting. Classic King's Gambit style scenario. I don't know. Interesting position. Very imbalanced. I think my dopamine is back. The poker tournament did me wonders. Well, playing poker and chess intensively for like 6 hours yesterday brought me back to like former mental state, almost like states of consciousness. I used to put a lot of stress on myself, but in a way it can be good. I've been too lethargic lately. Lethargy. Lethargic. States of consciousness. So what am I going to do now? Alright. We need a plan. I still don't subscribe to the bad plan is better than no plan at all theory. That's like Donald Trump invading. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about the war. I don't think that bad plans are necessarily better than no plan at all. Not my way of looking at things. Let's see. So I was concerned about like bishop a6, but yeah, I know. Everyone saw that but you. Everyone in the room. So now I can castle and just drop my queen back to d2. Or try and see what's behind door number 2. Interesting. Knight e2. This is double edged. You've got a4 there. So knight a4 with the idea of c4. Also very double edged. No matter what I do, he's coming for me. You're coming for me, okay? Try to stop everything. Yeah. Alternate queen path. Alternate queen path. Activated. The dark knight rises. No more light square path. We're going with the dark side. And you're threatening me. Okay, I should castle. I should definitely castle. This is crazy position, dude. H4, G4, H5. H4, G4, H5. That's nice. I like that. Welcome. Maybe it's not so simple. H4, G4, H5 takes. Let's see. Takes. Well, I don't know. That's a nice center you have there, sir. Come again. Oh, brother. Oh, this is a beautiful game. This could be a beautiful game. It's like brilliancy. Look, studying Chigorin's games, dude. Pony. My little pony. Your name's Sparkle Horse. Is that because you love ponies? I'm 5 years old and I love ponies. Do you have ponies too? Oh, why would you do that though? Why would you do that? Why do that? Why not just take on g6? You have a very nice pawn little chain there. Dude, this is super crazy. So now I have a juicy choice between taking on f7 and just taking on g2. They're really not that different, ultimately. But I think I'm going to take here. He's going to take back. And I have to take. And now it's unclear. All right, I get it. You have some ideas, right? You're not going to let me... I'm not going to fix your pawn structure. That move was unexpected. I really thought he was going to play queen g5. You're pushing your pawn, you know, the buddy system. What happened to the buddy system? You don't believe in the buddy system? What about that? You hold hands when you cross the street. You hold hands. That's what they told us at elementary school. These guys are not holding hands. They're gonna get hit by like stray buses. The two little children on the way down the street are gonna be unlinkable now. It's a macho move. Oh shit, he has us with check. Now I have to be careful. Shit. I missed that. Alright, very, very nice. I did miss that, and you have queen g2. What if I go here? Uh-huh. We have rook d2. Controlling g2. Looks like Shaki is really... He's really out to go for this game. Didn't like losing the first one. But the situation is tight. I have rook g1. The bishop on a6 is a real scary piece too, because that could actually control the key queening square in f1. He could sack his queen, like rook f8, rook g1. Exactly, rook g1 takes. He's sacking his queen, and then he has f2, and I have to give up the rook. Nasty, nasty trick. But I have all sorts of possibilities here. Let's see. The obvious suggestion is like king b1. We have other interesting moves like e5, blocking your bishop. It's a blot. Is it good enough? Do I really want to do that? Was that a good thing to do? Unclear. Unclear. This may have been a mistake, but I don't know, actually. It's a very sharp position. Wow, he closed it. Okay. So rook g1, you still got the sack. I got to get out of this pin. And I've got bishop c1. Good game. It's okay if you lose on time. Got the blockade though. Like even, yeah, I can't let him sack his queen. Again, rook g1 takes. We just take the pawn. Then what do I do? Come back with bishop c1. Equal material. Whoa, you took with the bishop? What kind of trick is that? Like in case? Just in case? Well, that was a weird move. Bishop takes. Tricky move just in case. Maybe I'll pre-move. I almost did. Preventing. Look at this move. Preventing bishop c1. Wow. So knight back. He's a genius. Rook g3. What's g3 do? Why g3? Oh my god. That's why. Wait, what? He lost on time, but it's probably a draw, right? Let's see. Plus 1.45. Why? Why am I winning? What? Rook g6? Oh, I didn't see your bishop's hanging. No wonder you lost on time. Alright. My bad. Sorry. I did not see your bishop was hanging. How long was your bishop hanging? Your bishop was hanging last move. I could have just taken it. Okay. How did your bishop get on e2? Swindled. I didn't play that bad. That was a fun game. You got to at least admit it was a fun game. It was like classical style. I always swindle people. No, I don't know. It was a close game, I think, honestly. I don't know what you're talking about. Just not fair. Just not fair. Nothing's fair. Amir, the name Amir is related to Emir. My theory about Emmerich being related to Emir has been refuted by AI. There's no coincidence. There's no connection between Emmerich, the German, and Emir, the Turkish or Arabic. It's funny though, because both the words like kind of mean like leader. Oh no! Oh no! All right. Oh no, Morales. What am I gonna do? Play this? Chicken variation. Baguette. Baguette. Alright. You gotta go back. No, I mean it's chicken. I'm a chicken. You're a chicken, I'm a chicken. Who's a chicken? You're a chicken. You're a chicken, I'm a chicken. I gotta be careful here. Like you had that crazy game you shared with us. It wasn't you. It was Nefyadov. Don't say Nefyadov because he's like boycotting the stream because of politics. But Nefyadov had a weird game where he lost with black and something similar. No, it was different though. He did like something weird, like G6 or something weird. Yeah. So this is what? This is chicken for both sides. Chicken shit. You're a chicken shit. Chicken for both sides. Yeah, but I admit I don't have really the knowledge of a good line. I have to work on this. This is just a safe choice. Because I didn't know. I haven't felt like I've got good enough games against you in that Bishop C5. Just not really sure about it. Just I haven't been really confident in my positions. So are you threatening me? It's a Berlin defense. What do I do? What do I do? Like bishop d8, knight e8. Knight e8, bishop d8, d5. Double retreat. Knight F5? Probably still in book or something bizarre. What could go wrong? Well, don't castle or anything. I know you don't like castling. There's bishop d8, bishop a5. Snake Benoni. I figure rook e8 has to be okay. Wait's a tiny bit better. Nefedov probably has this all in his own prep. That's what I'd like to see. Morales Nefedov death match in the Vienna game. Okay. Like, what am I supposed to do? Knight c4? Are you kidding me? That doesn't work. He's not going to castle? $39 left. Oh, Redusa is going strong. Dude, this is really over the top. Now, in this position, where you're not castled, I understand that move, but seriously, now? Really? You have time for that? I can't believe it. Wow, that's crazy. The right positional idea, but do you really have time for now to do that? Can you do that? Like if I play d6, okay, you know, you're slightly better. But here I'm threatening to win a piece if you castle, so you have to make an awkward move, I guess. I don't know. Play rook d1. What are you going to play? Rook d1? b6? The point is you can't castle without losing a piece. What do you want to do? Lose a piece? Sacrifice a piece? Long term? Alpha Zero style? Give up the bishop on e2. I shouldn't give him any ideas. That almost might work. That might actually work. I shouldn't give him that idea. Looks like it might work. Because I'm not obligated to take it. It's crazy. Castles takes, rook e1, rook e1. Obligated. Coral Gables. c5. Wait. d6. Knight a6. Knight a6. Dude, I think you could sack the piece there. It's crazy, but like castles, king's side, bishop c3, bc3, rook e2, rook e1, rook e1, rook e1. Now, how do I defend the back rank? King f8 is very dangerous. After g4, you're threatening bishop d6 check. I could see that working for white. How's my knights doing? Good? Weird position. That's a mighty fine dark square bishop you got there. I have to say. But he's almost trying to do too much. King F8. Queen F5. Queen. The queen. What the hell is going on here? Ah, it has to go. Rook takes. What? That's a weird move. Wow, where did that come from? Rook takes. Who takes with the rook there? You're weird. You're a weird hombre. %99 of moms would recommend taking with the pawn, but rook takes, okay. He's too creative. Eric the Red, did you play on my stream with another account? Do you play B3 on the first move? Were you playing here? It was like you I was trying to think of. You're the B3 guy. You played on my account under a Smurf? You're Smurfette? How many Smurf accounts do you have, Eric the Red? You don't? You don't play B3? Who the heck am I thinking about then? You really don't play B3? Who's the B3 player then? Okay, I can't fall asleep here. There? Yeah, I'm getting major flashback. Why would you play D6? Oh no. Somebody came on the stream last week and played like really interesting games with B3. They were very fast, quite strong. I'm confusing with someone else. All right. I don't know why Morales would play D6. I mean, that's a very bad decision. He could have taken and had an open position for his bishop, but now he wants a closed position. Why do you want a closed position here? You don't want a closed position with a structure, with a dark square bishop. Some pawns are less weak than others. Well, I'll take it. Oh, I thought you were going to take that. I gotta be careful. But not too careful. He's got tricks. He's got tricks. Very sneaky tricks. I can check him. Alright. Yeah, I totally missed the check. I'm like I'm getting phased out. They're phasing me out. They're gonna make me redundant soon. Yeah, just take. Just relax. Have a cigar. Relax and have a cigar. Everything's fine. Reduce. How did he do that? How did he do that? He's up to 31 now? How does he do that? Dude, look. He just won 3 in a row. Against Shockey. Oh no, Shockey's sabotaging my tournament. Losing to Redusa. What's his performance rating? 2104. Minus 2420. Arsenal fan, 2084. Walter, 1787. Shockey, 2055. Texas Pete. Wow. Texas Pete is serious, 2200. We got a serious player there, and he's 2300 performance. Uber driver also serious, 2100 plus. Morales. Playing some tough games today, though. You're playing some tough games today. Yeah, I mean, you had a okay game, dude. You had me. You could have sacked the piece, right? Oh, shit. Castle's queenside. Even better. I suggested Castle's kingside. Castle's queenside, dude. Exclamation point. I knew it. I could feel it. I told you. That's it, man. Yeah, I mean, if you weren't holding the baby, you would have found that, man. In a simul game, you would have smoked me. You're totally finding. I mean, the Gambit you used to play and everything, and the Petrov. You're smoking me with that piece sack there. If you're playing your A game, Antonio, I know you could do that. You would sack the piece, and I would be in deep shit. Probably Bishop B4 was a mistake. Yeah, I mean, clearly this is not your favorite time control. All right, 29 minutes left, guys. Can we knock Arsenal down? He still has a lot of health left. He just has to, like, outbuy the rest of the stream. We knocked him down, but he bought the health back with 500 bits. One, like, really powerful 5 gift sub. You know, someone just donates like 50 bits, and then someone else donates 5 gift subs, and it's over for Arsenal fan. Now Redusa has a draw with Texas Pete. Bro. Redusa has played like twice as many games as me. I'm not going to be able to hold on. I'm not going to be able to hold on to the lead here. 28 minutes left. Okay, by the way, guys, anyone who's interested in the weekly subscriber stream with analysis stream is not going to be on Thursday. He's playing the Karo Khan, for real. Not on Thursday. It's tomorrow. This week, it's going to be tomorrow. Nice, peaceful endgame. Well, at least we got the opponent, you know. We got the opponent where we can see him. And I tried every move here, pretty much. And I'm not really sure what's best, playing on intuition. I tried Bishop E3. I don't think that's the typical move. There. This is probably the main move. Bishop E2. Kind of passive. This is really aggressive. Because Knight D2 is so aggressive. The whole system is so aggressive. But what's great about this endgame is that it's deceptively good for white, you know. That's insane. B5 is insane. You are insane. You need to have your head examined. It's a seriously insane move. Wow. Come to daddy. He's not. Yeah, he's played too many. Yeah. No, he's played too many berserks. He had too many berserks today. Clearly. Take care, guys. Morales, my pleasure as well. Rook takes. F3. Maybe I should throw in like bishop c4 there. But playing this intensive session yesterday helped me. I played 17 rated games in a row, which I normally don't, and so I really tried. I was focused. And usually when I do stuff like playing a lot, it makes me play better. Because I don't play enough. One of my biggest problems nowadays is that I don't play enough. The more I play, to a point, it's like a bell curve, right? You don't play enough, you got to play more to reach like the peak, and then if you play too much, you also will do badly. We specialize in grammar here. I'm big on grammar. We're big on getting my bishops stuck out there. Any tips for playing the Nimzo Indian? Generic Nimzo Indian tips. Am I up a pawn? Why do I feel like I'm up a pawn? So weird. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. If you want to do something weird like knight b6, that's fine too. Yeah, knight b6 is not a good move. Is it? No, rook a6. I just don't have to take. I can also take and be clearly better. So what's wrong with black's position? Well, his pawn structure, but most importantly, he has a white square deficiency because he doesn't have a light square bishop. Yeah, I mean, it's such a general question to ask, like, tips for playing the Nimzo Indian. I mean, like, there's only like 20 different variations that are completely different. And within the Nimzo, there's so many different ways of playing it, you know, I mean, that's a really awkward question. The greatest thing about the Nimzo is really its flexibility, you know? So it's kind of funny, like, I don't know what to say because every variation there's like choices and different ways to play it. But this is a very typical game for this variation. For this variation. Oh no. Well, sack the exchange. Arsenal fans gonna get excited, you know. You have a 100% loss rate. That's crazy. Nimzo's pretty solid. I mean, it's hard to have a 100% loss rate out of 2 games, right? You lost 100% of 2 games. I was expecting knight b8 there. All right. Well, don't overthink it, right? I shouldn't overthink this. Kingside. Kingside. Flexibility, B4. Knight A5. Oh my god. Rook E6. Wait, what does he do after Rook E6? I'm going to get my rook trapped. This is a dangerous policy, you know, like putting my rook on E6. Seriously. I was thinking to play like G4 on the king side, the second front. Does black have a threat here, though? I don't know about bishop F8. That's probably not optimal. Optimus Prime. Knight B5. Knight A5, sorry. Oh, I can go rook A6 and then knight B8. That's a good time. Rook A6, knight B8. Rook A5. Just rook A5 straight up. This is annoying. Alright, I was just kidding about that. Knight B6 is a blunder. And it's over. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Arsenal fan is still a distance behind. Did you give up or something? He's still playing Gobble Rombops. No, he didn't give up. He ran into Uber Driver. He probably got paired with Uber Driver like 10 games in a row. That's a nightmare, you know? Arena nightmare. Get paired with Uber Driver 10 games in a row. Ridiculous. It's the principle of the thing. Alright, now I'm tempted to go. We're going to go aggressive. I'm going to risk it. My pawn's fast. Alright. We did have a draw. I thought we had a draw with someone. I won all my games? I guess that was yesterday. I keep thinking I had a draw with someone. I don't know why. That's weird. Well, someone deserved a draw anyway. I don't remember who it was. Oh, Shaki. Shaki felt like a draw. That's what it was. Shaki deserved a draw. In game 2. So far. There are other games where not so easy. But I'm playing better than usual. Hercules. Redunculous. Yeah, I've heard that too. So guys, tomorrow we're doing a Thursday stream. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, is a temporary Thursday. So for all of you who want to join us for the analysis stream, it is tomorrow night at 6:30 instead of Thursday. Thursday I have to do something. So tomorrow night we're streaming again, analysis stream. Submit your games if you're a subscriber. Subscribe if you wanna be a part of it. Oh no. Alright. Sorry. Exil Accelerated Dragon. I don't remember what the Neckis plays, but here we are, main line. Arsenal played castles against me. This is a mistake. But I always like mess up on the refutation. Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. d5. Knight g4. Knight g4 is no. Knight g4 is good. No. It's we've looked at this with some peoples. The endgame is good. Better for black. You're giving me the bishop. Muchas gracias, señor. This might be a mistake, but I'm not sure. Check. Should I take that? Probably not. No, bishop's too good. Redunculous. So we have 14 minutes left. On a good day, Dinekis has even like won these tournaments in the past, I think. I was a little concerned about knight a4 in that last position, but not sure. This is kind of aggressive. Is bishop a6 really a good idea? Bishop g4. Bishop h6. Bishop takes c3. So many options. I don't know. This is double-edged, but I think we got to do something. I've got to watch my f7. f7. Well. Structure. Look at his time. What's up with this time use, bro? Wonder if Dinekis knows Jim. No, Wednesday is not the new Thursday. It's just the new Thursday for this week. Sometimes we have to do stuff. What time Eastern? 12:30. Lunchtime. Alright, we're still just barely ahead of the evil Medusa. G5, anyone? B4? I don't know what to do. Oh no, E5 check and knight E4. That's too good for him. Dude, he's too strong. He's too strong. What is F6? It's a weird move. It's kind of holding pattern. I don't want him to play E5. That's all. He plays E5, he gets knight E4, and then I'm really not happy. Or We're in the holding pattern. Guys, there's time for at least another game. Hopefully. But I'll probably get swindled on the points. Hopefully Uber Driver plays Redusa in the last round. Wow, Redusa playing Arsenal now. Redusa's berserking, which is a really insane thing to do. And it's a Benoni. Arsenal, don't play too fast, man. So white puts the king on e3. Okay, it doesn't bother me that much. Not necessarily a problem. What does a3 do? Nothing. Migration. Pawn structures. 2 islands against 3. Islands in the sun. How you like your hanging pawns? Concession. Now what does he do? Oh no. He can't handle the pressure. He's paralyzed. Oh no. Oh my god. Knight a2. Knight a2. Knight a2. Knight a2. Knight b1. Actually, both of them are good. They're all good. Knight d1. Knight e2. Knight b1 or knight a2. Move your knight, okay? That's why I wanted to play rook fe8 to give my king to f8 to e7. So it gets like closer to the center. Middle games looks fine. It's pretty sick. I didn't realize how good my position is, but after rook takes rook, it's very apparent. Like, white is lost. The f5, e5, what do you want to play? I have a suggestion. I'm not going to tell you. That's not good. So you all night moves lose. Flagy's cheating. No, he has to play king b1 and get out of the diagonal. That's got to be the only move. Hopefully we can seal the deal. Redusa, what happened? You're not playing Arsenal, fan? Arsenal won. I think they're done. We're gonna finish in this order. Sparkle Horse, Redusa, Arsenal fan. 7 minutes left. It is enough time for one more game. Texas Pete came in a little bit late. Looks like a good player. But they did lose one to Redusa. So Arsenal got a quick Benoni mate. Redusa went psycho. Uber driver, the turtle. I've seen him drive. I've driven Uber driver. Did I drive you somewhere? I don't remember. Alright. Anyway, he drives like a turtle. Very safe. The Arsenal fan probably can't catch up to Redusa. This move order is kind of annoying. Guess g3 is the only good move there. Yeah, this is a well-known variation. I just don't know it well enough. I used to play it real passively with d3, but I think d4 is best. But unfortunately, this line requires a lot of theoretical knowledge that I don't really have. And it's still probably just equal, but I think the gambit is the only way for white to go. I played d3 for years and got nothing. I mean, that's just nothing. I used to play this for black, too. Better to get there in one piece. I agree. No. I don't like crazy taxi drivers. I mean, nobody likes a super turtle, but, you know, yeah. I definitely don't want to lose my life to a wild taxi driver. Some of the Hungarian taxi drivers are pretty bad. Well, I guess Americans are bad too. But what are we doing here? I wonder if 94 is a move. This is theory. More theory that I don't know. It's pretty boring. But knight c6 leaves us with a slight structural superiority. At least it's a plan. Rook b8. Pretty clear. 4 minutes to go. Arsenal closing in. He's playing fun chess, 1700. Alright. And now what do I do? Rook b1. That walks right into knight c3. Okay. Bishop f3. Three minutes left. Boy, Redusa's really playing his best game. Very active. I almost played rook e1, but then I was like, bishop d4 gets kind of weird. I just need to survive 3 more minutes, and Arsenal probably can't catch up to second place either way. But that's not my problem. I just don't want to lose first. I don't think even if I lose, he would probably get 4, right? So even if I lost, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't change anything. But I don't want to screw up any chance Arsenal might have. I don't want to affect the other standings. Sacrificing your pawn by playing d6, then e5. I don't know. I have to see the exact line. Which variation? But in general, I like those kind of dark square strategy nimzos where you're playing with d6. I'm not big on d5. So now, can we finally play rook b1? Do we want to play rook b1? Is another question. Do you even want to play rook b1? Well, probably. He's got some active pieces there, bro. Important that my knight protects this rook so knight c3 doesn't work, you know? I don't want to mess up my perfect score, so no draws. Walter Goodman in 5th place. Impressive. I have the feeling Walter Goodman is a little underrated. No, Walter Goodman is 1,700, but he's up there ahead of Uber driver, Shockey, Denekis. All these people are like 1,900, 2,000 plus. C5. Okay, now that changes a lot. Still, knight c4, take knight c3. I can't allow that. So what do I do? B3, no. Well, no, I mean, I could allow knight c4, takes knight c3, because it doesn't do anything now. But if I play knight c4, you just play queen b5. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the arena is officially over. I'm in 1st, Reduce a 2nd, and Arsenal Fan in 3rd. This is one of our biggest ones, 25 players. E4, never considered that. Now I have knight e4. Bishop h6 is a strange move. I mean, that's just being kind of bishop. He should not be, like, moving that bishop off of g7. But I think at this point he's, he's done, because he has no chance to win 1st place. That's a good move, though. That's annoying. That is annoying. Queen e2, f5. Yeah, but I mean, it's really crazy that he gives up his dark square bishop. Although there's nothing I can do to him right away. It's not a good plan. Anyway, guys, this is a good arena. Besides the fact that I won it, I mean, 25 players is good. It's a good concept to work with. The most popular of my tournament time controls. And again, please donate. Oh. King g7. Hey, that's a good move. You can do that. Ah. Check. Trading. No, b4. Should be a draw. Well played by black. Now, he could lose. I'm sure he could find a way to lose, but he shouldn't. I would prefer to play rook takes b3 there. But theoretically, he should still be fine. His a7 pawn looks a little weak. Interesting. Rook a7, rook b2. c7, I mean. Rook b2. Well, whatever. I mean, it's a draw. It should be a draw. He can play bishop takes e2. I would have preferred bishop takes e2. It's still a draw, like, no matter what. I would prefer the double rooks for him. This is still a theoretical draw. I mean, white is... I'm getting a challenge now. Cheetah. No cheetahs. Cheetah 65. Phew, what if that's Arsenal fan? Alright, out for a draw. Alright, back to the tournament. So, Sparkle Horse wins! Perfect score. I was warmed up. All that practice yesterday. Dude, I played for hours yesterday. Like in the old days. So, Redusa got second place. Played many games. Arsenal fan was tough. Also very close to second. Texas Pete is new here. Again, looks pretty strong to me. Walter Goodman, quite a 1700, dude. Uber driver, very steady. Shockey, a little disappointed. Didekis, dangerous. Morales, tilted. Too much work. Gobble Romop, same thing. And then no Astrobate, he's not back yet. Thanks, guys, everybody, for playing. We had 25 players, very good tournament. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is our analysis stream. Instead of Thursday, we're doing it tomorrow night, Wednesday. So we'll be streaming again tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m., approximately the same time. Be here for the analysis stream. Submit a game if you're a subscriber. Thanks all of you for following and the small donations and whatnot we got. Good tournament. It was a good time control. I'll do this more often. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great night, and congratulations to me and to Redusa and Arsenal fan. Thanks all of you guys for making a pretty strong tournament. It wasn't easy. I was a little lucky tonight. Take care, guys. Have a great one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Panda. Hey.